Just Miracle's E-Blade, to be honest. And the Baden doesn't really do anything. It's just a worse Oracle.
Free content day. Feels good, man. Content that other people made so you can steal it for free. And then you can just slap on the title, this is my content now.
Yes. I am the one responsible for the entertainment I'm providing. Yes. Miracle can't do anything. Spoiler.
I don't think Seeker's gonna lose.
Gold's massive. And Pangolier can steal the support.
How far was that from Christchurch? What? I don't even understand the question.
The Dagon.
But it's my time now.
Team Secret just doesn't lose anymore, huh?
Maybe.
How far am I away from it? I'm like, from the terrorist attack in New Zealand, I'm literally separated by 2 continents or something. I heard about it. It's fucked up. Some extremist attacked the mosque.
Huh.
Did you not hear about it? It happened last night.
I
Well,
don't
night
actually.
for us. I think it was like afternoon for them or something. It was a really big terrorist attack.
Another terrorist attack? I didn't actually see it. I wasn't on the front page of Reddit today. And I didn't open. Yeah, it's right there. First page. Okay.
Thank you, RV on 1029. We have a Zealand in Netherlands, but that's not quite the place where the terrorist attack happened. You know, it's like I said, it's a couple continents away. He live streamed it on Facebook Live? What the fuck? I didn't know that part. That's insane.
No, man.
That's fucking insane.
It's just fucked up. I hate laughing. I hate laughing at it.
It's all over the news everywhere.
Yeah.
He said sub to PewDiePie, no joke? What the fuck?
What?
Am I getting fucking memed here? Like, what the fuck?
What?
It's like a bad sitcom, a really bad one. It's completely insane. Imagine how PewDiePie must feel being associated to that fucking kind of shit. Jesus. Can't catch a break, man. Fuck. Yeah, I think the live streaming business is kind of going to a weird place, man. People are live streaming the weirdest fucking shit.
Dude, I don't understand.
Like, how does that ever stay up for 10 minutes even for people to see it?
Maybe it wasn't exactly titled, I'm gonna blow up this mosque here.
Like, wouldn't it just be down in like 20 seconds because, you know, someone that works at Facebook sees it?
I've never watched a live stream on Facebook.
They get forced in your face. Like I've seen a few of them just from browsing my feed. That's why I also stopped using Facebook altogether.
Actually, when the one Dota tournament was streamed on Facebook, that was the time I watched one. I never scrolled through my feed and saw a live stream.
Yeah, I haven't done this. I don't want to talk about terrorism deaths. Shit's too much. Too much.
Nah, this game is fucking over.
Yeah. Liquid got smashed. It's too bad I didn't get to see first game.
What were you doing?
I walked my dog. I went to the gym. And then I had my lunch. Then I had a shower. And now I'm here.
Very good. Today we saw the most awful movie I've ever seen in school. Maria
alpha?
Stewart was so bad.
Excellent.
Bulldog and Slack sarcastic.
We read the drama and this had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, let's stop with the terrorist talk. I'm done with that shit. We're here to watch some Dota 2. Thank you, Hung, for the 29. Never heard of Epic High. If this wins, Secret will be on a 20-game winning streak. They actually just don't lose. It's absurd.
Have you heard the new Epic High
20?
You should check it out.
Like their 5-man party stack, you know? In fucking matchmaking. Oh, guess we just won 20 games in a row. And $500,000.
5 MMR each. And $500,000.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Just the might under the
Can Troll root himself
Middle barracks have fallen.
with his Brewmaster shit?
Radiant's top
I
tower is under attack.
guess
Top
so.
tower has fallen.
Can he proc all modifiers?
Radiant's
I
top
don't know.
barracks are under attack.
To be honest, I haven't seen many people hit themselves. It's hard to see, because they still do the normal attack animation.
Yeah. I mean, Troll himself there once and then back out.
Radiant's top barracks are
Does he lose his stacks? And does he gain stacks if he hits himself repeatedly? Like, let's say you have the off chance of him hitting himself like 4 times. Does he gain 4 stacks of hitting himself?
I don't know, let's see.
The fuck?
Probably gonna...
Radiant's bottom tower is down.
Okay, instantly converged. Hack out. Why was he... Yeah, fuck science. No.
Yeah.
Dire victory.
Thank you, Ms. Azatom, for the 14 months.
Epic She beat Elena also at Channel West.
And Sherwood for the 11. Troop for the 18 months. Thank you all very much for the subs and primes and everything. Any other good games to watch?
No.
VP versus... Oh, I wanna watch Nip. Because G was in it. What do I think about Morse E-Blades? I don't know. I don't think Morphlings buy E-Blades often, but he was facing a very physical damage heavy lineup. So that might have...
The blade just doesn't have that great impact because he can't actually kill the supports. Oracle exists, he just makes it...
Yeah, but Oracle just makes Morphling not play in general.
Yeah.
I've noticed Oracle actually makes a lot of carries not play this patch.
Hate playing against that hero. Very, very good.
Thank you, Mr.
Earth Spirit in this game.
Still have that speed gaming with that coverage that I had? Yes, of course. I'll never throw it away.
Would you gift it to somebody?
No. I get my hoodie stolen so often. So that's a no for me though.
Under attack.
I'll stream Subnautica DLC whenever it is completed. I'm not gonna stream the incomplete version because I don't wanna wait for new content. I wanna play the entire thing in one run, you know?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is falling.
Shadow Shaman almost just died. He's dead.
Dire's middle tower
He wanted to go up and nuke and instantly die.
I'm not gonna play Devil May Cry
Dire's middle
5.
tower is under attack.
Unless Donkey gives it a really good review. That would be the only reason I play Devil May Cry 5. At least 9 out of Donkey.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Because he gave an honest review on Kingdom Hearts 3. And that's exactly how I felt about all of the Kingdom Hearts games as well. And I'm glad I wasn't completely wrong about it. And Kingdom Hearts was like 1 out of Donkey.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Was it 0 out of Donkey? Oh, well, it's 0 out of fucking Donkey then.
Why does this lone dude bear have 2 gloves of hate?
Because it is one of the most efficient attack speed items per gold that you can ever buy in the entire game.
I get that, I just have never seen it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I know him. I've played a team with him before. His reasoning is usually because he wants to play early game heroes that finish the game in early game.
Dire's
And that he's probably thinking that he cannot finish an item before the game actually ends. As he's losing the game right now. Like, sure, you can hoard up like 10 billion fucking gold. But what's the point if you lose anyway? Instead of maximizing whatever you can buy with your gold in your hand right now.
It's a very good thing to do. What you need to do.
It's kind of like rolling early in auto chess.
You always need to know how strong you truly are, when you can abuse power spikes and how you can abuse them. How you can achieve that goal.
I will be playing Sekiro, man. I fucking love games that have carefully handcrafted worlds. Which is
rolling
very rare
early
these
in
days.
auto chess though is just bad. 95% of the time. Like, you either have to go for like level 3 units by round 12, like level 3 goblins, that's what people do. They just don't level up. They level 5 for the higher chance of getting the goblins, and then just roll and get 3-star units before round 12.
I haven't played all of chess in a while actually.
The meta has changed quite a bit since like we last played. A lot of different things are viable, a lot of more combinations. It's a bit different. Meta does evolve, and people have figured out more strats. Watching Queen lobbies are still very interesting.
I will stream Sekiro, of course, man. Of course.
He's actually finishing the Midas now. That's funny.
I'll play about Candace stream. Just came out of the shower.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
All this game stomps.
Regeneration unstoppable.
I'm just not a big fan of DMC games. Especially if it's the same as 4, where you fight a bunch of dummy mobs, where you have to combo for high scores. It's like a... Ugh.
Kind of you.
Slice of life.
They're actually coming back into this fight.
Make a hedge from my stone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A tithe to the
Why can the beer
Middle
pick up
tower is
wounds?
under attack.
Why is that?
Because the beer can also take items. It's a hero unit.
precious bounty.
Arc Warden can take wounds. Bounties. I don't think the wounds stay on the clone.
The reason why I don't like DMC games is that when you fight mobs, you fight for points rather than the necessity to survive. You know, I kind of like it similar to Dark Souls, where you fight your fucking heart out just to survive every single moment. Rather than, haha, I can win by spamming one button because it chain stuns anyway. Yeah, I like God of War. I fucking love that shit. Although the older God of War games were like that too, where you just kind of hoard up points from doing insane combos. I am wrong, just played on higher difficulties. No one plays DMC for high scores. You were very wrong, sir. I had so many DMC fanboys in my stream the other time I played DMC 4. I never want to stream that game again. You have no idea, sir. Do I like Metal Gear Rising? Yes, I fucking love Metal Gear Rising. Thank you, Tamal, for the prime. There were so many people asking why I just spam one button. I just don't see why I would spam more than one button if it wins the fight. That's just how I see it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't think there's gonna be a comeback this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Did you see that he just dropped his 8 just to use his wand there?
I did not.
That was so fast. Like he just instantly dropped and picked it up.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That was insane.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
You're very wrong about what you think people do in DMC.
Dire's top barracks are under
But yeah,
attack.
it's one of the reasons why I don't want to stream the game anymore at all.
Dire's top
Maybe I'll play
barracks
for it
have
off
fallen.
stream or something. I don't want to deal with the DMC fanboys.
Dire's
It's too much
top
for me, man.
barracks have fallen.
Like, have you seen Left and Fight Kingdom Hearts fanboys on Twitter? Oof, I don't want to get into that rabbit hole. That ain't for me, dude.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Last fight.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
If you could even call it that.
Yeah, don't fight Kingdom Hearts fanboys, man. You can't win. You can't win.
This is without Avalanche.
Radiant's
Did I
bottom
from the
barracks
logo?
are under attack.
So Sekiro is more like Tenchu than Dark Souls. I don't mind. The point is that it's how do you call it? Like a labor of love kind of game. At least Dark Souls 1 and 3 were. So and Bloodborne was too. So I just kind of hope Sekiro is the same. It doesn't matter how the game is. If it's high quality and it has a carefully handcrafted world, I'm gonna love it. Thank you, Buderick, for the 4 months. You waited years for Kingdom Hearts because it was your favorite game of your childhood and you quit the game halfway? Oh dude, I saw the trailer of all the edgy characters. I can't start games like that anymore. Maybe if I was like 12 or 13, sure. I'm 27 now, man. I can't deal with edgy main characters or enemy main characters anymore. I never played through Demon Souls. That's the only one I didn't play from all the Souls series. Thank you, Prestige, for the 27. Dark Souls just does a lot of things right. They get the lore right. Not lore specifically. They get storytelling right. I think that's the correct term. They do storytelling extremely well. Then it's like, you know, a little bit above average gameplay. The Dark Souls 1 is full of fucking bullshit. 2 and 3 aren't so bad. And Bloodborne doesn't have so much bullshit, except for certain spider bosses with 20 million ads. Yeah, kinda like how a lot of games, they just turn out to be movies, and I don't like that shit. You know, like a lot of games that come out in the West, like both EU and North America, they're so fucking cutscene heavy, especially console games. And sometimes it's nice, but sometimes it's just too fucking much, man.
Radiant victory.
It's way too much.
Yes, the only game right now is VP. The only game right now is VP.
Let's watch it. Thank you, High Above, for the tier 1. How the? What just? What just? Okay. I don't know what happens. I don't know how I got into this game.
Might have clicked the button where the party leader requests to join us.
No, I was leaving the other game, and as I pressed that, I got into this game.
I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Okay, whatever, dude. I still play a lot of Apex. Yes, I do put my mouse cursor and other streamer's cursor and pretend I'm holding hands. Of course. It's the only way to feel not alone. And I'll be playing Cyberpunk, yes, when it comes out. Age of Mythology when? I think we're gonna have to gather up the gang. We're gonna get a 6-man FFA.
Did that guy buy Battlefield simply to kill Eidolons?
What guy?
Ambassador.
No, farming speed. Still faster farming speed than Maelstrom. 6-man FFA in Age of Mythology, man. It's kind of similar to Age of Empires too, actually, but with better micromanagement.
Micro units in AoE 2 is such a... It's so
Oh,
hard.
the online mode is just laggy. That's the main thing that's a bigger turn off. Like when you...
so unresponsive. Like you click and then they don't turn, and then you click again and then they do the turn.
Oh, that too, but it's also just laggy in online mode. Like I don't know if you've played it recently, but we tried it and it was like a good 450 or 500 ping.
Hmm?
Insane.
No, I never had that. I played it like once a month. I don't have ping issues.
Man, December is tickling me.
Hmm.
Why isn't Battle good anymore? Well, there's a very good reason why Battle for Emperor isn't good anymore. There's two of them. One is because the AoE of the cleave is no longer a circle, but it's a cone in front of the target that you're hitting. The second one, it's fucking physical damage now instead of pure damage. And
yeah, it's armor. Everybody has 30 armor, and you just can't cleave anything. You can only kill creeps with battle here. Ever since that change.
SC2 is still fun. SC2 is probably fun if you play with friends. I didn't like 1v1s in StarCraft 2. There was too much pressure, you know, it's very intensive. You can never chill in games like that. But yeah, like 2v2s, 3v3s, they're kind of chill and nice. Thank you, Lavas, for the 35 months. Almost 3 years. I don't think I'll be playing Ori. I'm not a big fan of platformer games. I'm like a little bit okay with 3D platform games, but 2D is like, get that shit away from me.
That's my shit. I played so much Super Mario World and like ROM hacks.
Aren't you like 12? The game didn't exist when you were born.
Yeah, it existed for like 10 years. Oh. After I was born. 1991. 1990.
Never heard of impossible creatures.
But Super Mario World just has the best custom game culture.
Just custom game?
I mean, this is what I just call the ROM hack. I don't know.
I never bothered with Super Mario custom games.
It's just people creating their own like levels in editors and then play them on emulators in the Super Mario World engine. So much like people still come up with new mechanics and mod the game. I guess you could call it modding, but it is like very 16-bit.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. The Dire now have mega
Feeling good, man.
I guess start with the 10. Did not try DMC5. I didn't even watch anything of it except for the trailer some time back.
No games.
How about Darkest Dungeon? I didn't like Darkest Dungeon 1 that much. I remember I got to late game and I got fucked by RNG and then I stopped playing the game forever.
Radiant team ban.
How good am I at Heroes of Might and Magic? I'm the best player you ever fucking see. When I was 12. No, I look back at it. I probably wasn't that good. I mean, I was 12 years old. I didn't mean max shit. I just bought the coolest looking units.
Remaining.
And heroes.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I've heard about Dwarf Fortress. I've played Dwarf Fortress for years. I love those kind of games. But I don't want to go back into it because it's fucking impossible to learn again. And, you know, the controls are...
10 seconds remaining.
It's literally 90s games controls.
5 seconds.
You know, those DOS games? There's point and click adventures. There's those kind of fucking games. Can't play that shit anymore, man. Yeah, I play Rim Job World instead. Game is amazing, especially with mods. So good. Play Oxygen not included. Already done with Oxygen not included, man. Mined out the entire map and got a self-sustaining base without me ever doing anything. What mods do I recommend for the world? There's a few that just improve the quality of life of the game. Like replace anything, allow tool, and then there's a few more. I don't know anything on top of my head. There's one called Blueprints. There's a lot of them. I think I have like a list of 15 mods or something just to improve the quality of life of that game. Oracle first pick. I didn't play Slime Rancher, but I've seen it on Steam. It was weird.
10 seconds
Thank you,
remaining.
Mr. Flying Amphibia.
I did not expect Shadow Shaman to be first banned material. Even Enchantress to some degree.
I have played Horizon Zero Dawn. I finished it. When I saw the main character of Horizon Zero Dawn, I was thinking it was a Dutch model. And then I looked it up and it actually was. She has very Dutch looking features on her face. She's hot as fuck too.
Team pick.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Radiant
Magnus
team
first
pick.
pick.
Radiant
Yeah,
team
Aloy, whatever her name is. I played Stardew Valley. I don't like Stardew Valley because the game has no real goal. Thank you, Sam, for the 14.
This is
But you know, it's more of a casual, chill kind of game.
10
Please don't
seconds
ban
remaining.
Monka.
5 seconds remaining.
Is it worth picking up Monster Hunter World on discount, bitch?
Dire
Even if
team
it's on
ban.
discount, buy it on full price. The game is amazing. Monster Hunter World is like, it's the best Monster Hunter game you'll get. The only
Radiant
problem with
team
Monster Hunter
ban.
World is that it lacks variety compared to the older games, but reasonably so. It's a new engine after all. This is my step ladder.
10
I
seconds
never
remaining.
knew my real ladder. Please don't ban.
5 seconds Dire team ban.
I have played Battle Texture, but I couldn't get past the tutorial because I got so bored. The game was very slow.
10 seconds remaining.
And I played all the tropicals as well. I play a lot of games.
5 seconds.
People never
remaining.
realize how many games I play, especially off stream.
Dire team pick.
Brewmaster.
Radiant team pick.
Do I play Factorio? No, I don't play Factorio. I don't like these infinite scaling games. Although I do like that there's some form of combat in it, but yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
It reminds me too much of Minecraft, where you have like this wooden pickaxe to
5
farm your
seconds
copper
remaining.
pickaxe, and you have your copper pickaxe to farm your silver pickaxe or whatever, and you silver for your gold pickaxe, and it just keeps going forever. I hate that shit. for annoying. For the 16 months?
Smile.
Never heard of Icy. And I've played almost all of the Total War games, man. Almost all of them. Have I ever played Dota 2? No.
Dire team.
Never have.
Beastmaster.
Fuck with these drafts, man.
It's really like interesting and odd. Like I could never go into the game and do this and pick these heroes. Seems very alien to me. I need to know. I really want to understand what's the reasoning behind certain things. I still know the game well enough, I think.
No idea. I think I'm too far away from this shit, man. Like I don't understand anything in this.
Radiant team pick.
Lion.
It's also tournament meta that plays a bit into this. Was just
Wasn't
popular.
Na'Vi the team that drafted Alchemist last the other time? Together with Cho and Magnus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust how good that drafts are.
I mean, that's one isolated case.
10 seconds
I don't know.
remaining.
I don't want to judge things. Judge teams.
One isolated case says a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe so. But I'm still gonna look at these drafts objectively and see
Dire
that.
team
Thank you,
ban.
Yon. Actually, the 14 months. I should try
You should
Visage.
try Visage. It's a calm, and
calm, relaxing
gameplay
game.
Trail.
I think I watched AI play that. But I'm kind of done with these. Like, how do you call it? These walking simulator horror games. They're not that interesting. I want horror games with decent combat mechanics. Like Space of Dead
10 seconds remaining.
or Resident Evil, you know? That shit is amazing. I love that.
5 seconds remaining.
VR horror games? I don't want to play VR horror games because I like my heart to be intact.
Beastmaster and Enigma? Man. I can't tell. Probably 4 Enigma. They also picked Troll into Oracle.
Radiant team ban.
Don't know how good that is.
I'm sure Oracle kind of counters Troll in multiple ways.
That's what the feeling I get as well.
Yeah.
But I don't play Troll, so I just don't know, truly. But it just makes sense that
10
Oracle
seconds
deals with
remaining.
Troll kinda nicely. Troll can't burst people.
5
Get the
seconds
sound.
remaining.
Please
Awesome.
tell me that's no, wait. How can it... Either the Brewmaster or Magnus is 4 here, right? There's no way
yeah,
they pick another core.
It's Magnus 4.
They cannot pick another... Oh my, if it's Alchemist again. There's no way they pick Alchemist again with this.
There's no Viper. No Ursa. No Life Stealer.
Sure, last day here. Feels bad, man.
Radiant team pick.
You know.
Mid hero ban. Yeah, they're expecting a mid hero to come up. Dun, 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 dun. Who was the best teammate I played with during my career? There's a few players that were very good in my teams.
Dire
But the
team
best
pick.
ones were probably Ortiz and Kuro.
Spectre. Are they gonna pick Alchemist again? Do the Spectre thing? Are they? I don't think they are.
Ortiz was such a different player back then. He was so much more aggressive.
10 seconds remaining.
I didn't watch competitive
Five
Dota
seconds
back then.
remaining.
I really only started at like tier 5.
Back then, Babayovsky was a hero killer, man, not a keep killer.
I don't know. I just don't know any competitive Dota before tier 5.
You weren't born before tier 5. Sucks, dude. Yeah, the meta changed, but even then, players don't always change even when the meta has changed. Man, look at S4 for example. He's still the same utility type player. No matter what role he's playing, whether he's mid, safe lane, or even support.
S4 is just really good.
He's extremely good, but he's always the same type of player.
He's like global elite as well. Like
Galleando for the 8 ones. What about AUI? He was fun to play with. But I don't think he's better than Kuro or RTZ.
Until like a couple months ago, 4W33 and 33 were the same people.
What the fuck?
I was just very confused after I found that out.
But AOI won a TI. Well, the best players don't always win, dude. It's not how competition works in anything. Not Dota or in real sports.
This is a LAN, right?
Huh?
This is a LAN tournament, right?
It's Dream League, but I don't know if it's at a LAN right now. It probably is, because I've seen a lot of tweets of people being in Sweden.
So yeah, just wondering about ping issues because are they an American team like the Radiant? NA?
I have no idea.
Prepare for
I see Misery in there and I see Weehai in there. I don't know the other three. Brazilian? Is that even Misery? What the fuck?
Chaos. Well, this is like Digital Chaos renamed themselves into just Chaos, right?
I have no idea, dude. I haven't followed this team at all.
Yeah, I remember reading this.
They're playing their rooms right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. They probably have like hotel rooms set up with PCs where they're playing from right now.
Yeah.
The similar setup to what they do at TI.
So Neko, what you doing?
Me, what?
What the fuck is this?
You Mr. Polaris play for the 16 months?
And the atmosphere's even.
I need someone with a nice camera so I don't get the spastic movements. Who's mid? Retard. My favorite player. Now it's my second favorite Romanian player.
I wish they would finally add the ability to like watch games or replays in a party where you can take the other's perspective. There's so much potential in this replay system.
Who's my first? Of course, Boner 7. Of course, man. Weehai is Syrian, but he lives in Romania.
This team is very BM. Spec has just been dropping items on the floor and attacking them.
What about the Rice? I haven't spoken to Rice in a long time. Well, we also can't play party queue anymore together because when we stack together, we can't find games.
Yesterday night, I was playing with some guy that has 6.8k party MMR. Took us 35 minutes.
Basically, after that Reddit wine, where they changed how party and solo mode works for party queuing, all the high stacks, they just disappeared overnight. They stopped existing. Completely
So
killed high-level
awful.
matchmaking for parties. Which is why also I stopped stacking with all my ex-professional friends.
They
professional
need
friends.
to just make exceptions for the model bracket. For anything above 6k. Because otherwise it's just impossible to play the game. You just can't play the video game.
Yeah. Make
this
your
is
uncle
not
comfortable. I used to stack a lot with my past teammates and other random more players, professional players, but those parties are just impossible these days. All of them play unranked? No, they play solo queue, sir. They play solo queue and they play scrims, and that's it.
The super high MMR stacks, unranked is the way to go, because it's a lot easier to find games.
You can't play unranked with them. You get complete stomps. Thank you, Curse, for the 52.
Yeah, but whenever like I play with Waga and Stormstormer, who are both like 8k, we can only play unranked. No way.
And we are missing so many last hits. But yeah, there's no point whining about it, so people just move on instead. So we play different games, and that's how simple it is. Apex Legends is fucking amazing for friends, for example. Ah! Needs 2 more hits. 3 more hits even. Yeah, I still play a lot of Apex off stream. Kept getting some insane games yesterday. I kind of wish I streamed some of those. They were just...
Regeneration.
You know, the kind of insane games where they're just straight action for 15 minutes straight. There's just no resting. And we won those. Thank you, Tajdar, for the 11 months. I am doing well, man.
Sir.
I'm doing great.
Doing well.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Can't live from this. Or? No, he's dead. No, he didn't die! What?
What?
How did that last tick not go off?
He bought a second Solvent Fountain and used it for like 20 HP, but I don't think he even needed that. Wow, that's such a risky play.
Let me fucking check. Let me go check.
If he died there without a TP?
Let's see. In fucking super slow motion.
You just lose the game right there if you die.
So he starts TPing here. He's 5 HP. The next tick comes in like, you know, in less than half a second here. He gets the base, buys us off. And the tick goes off at 70 HP. Actually wasn't that close. He didn't need it. He fucked up. He wasted 100 gold.
Everybody's buying Atos, I hate it. Like Atos Razor. How's it good now? Man, I hate it, it's good. I hate to see it.
Atos.
Brewmaster is not living
Better
a
safe
very
than
nice
sorry.
life.
I think the correct play was to get a Fairy Fire instead of a Solve, but he probably panicked, so yeah. This is one strange death. Yes.
I played against Rhyme Razor yesterday. He died to neutrals at some point. And I was like playing Lion mid. I had no place in the lane. But he just jungled and then died to neutrals. And then I went out.
Thank you, Vods, for the 20 months. I'm surprised he lived from that shadow strike.
Enigma just has his Abominator queued up.
SingSing curse not real pog.
SingSing curse was never real. I don't believe in superstitious bullshit like curses, and neither should you. It's never been real.
What about the Arrows of Destiny? What do you say about that?
They are real.
But not superstitious, it is real.
They're real as fuck.
Why did the Screed of Pain?
Liquid versus Secret is over, yeah. Secret 2 owed them.
Dire's
Absolutely
top
demolished.
tower is under attack.
The fuck? Quite rude, honestly.